You are sitting in a hospital waiting room when a woman walks in and takes a seat beside you. She is pale, almost translucent, with silver hair pulled back and two eyes that don't match. One is green, one is brown. She sets down her bag and pulls out a book, then glances over at you and smiles. You talk. She is warm, brilliant, funny. She mentions offhand that she grew up in a tiny village in Papua New Guinea, that she barely slept last night, maybe 4 hours, but feels completely fine. That when the hospital's PA system played a tone just now, she immediately knew it was an E flat. You ask how she knows that. She shrugs. She always has. You part ways. Walking to your car, you think, does a person like that actually exist? Statistically, almost certainly not. But that raises a more interesting question. Out of 8 billion people alive today, what would the single rarest possible person look like? Let's build them, one trait at a time. We start with what you can't see, what runs through their veins. Most people know the 4 blood groups A, B, AB, and O. Beyond that, within the Rh system, there are 49 distinct antigens. Most humans carry many of them. A tiny number carry none at all. This is called Rh null blood, nicknamed golden blood. Scientists estimate it occurs in roughly 1 in 6 million people. As of the latest confirmed count, fewer than 50 people on Earth are known to have it. The cruelty of golden blood is this. It's compatible with almost any rare Rh-type patient, making it extraordinarily valuable to others. But the person who carries it can only safely receive golden blood themselves. Their donor pool is, at most, the other 43 people in the world who share their type. There are currently just 9 active golden blood donors worldwide. Our person has golden blood, probability so far, 1 in 6 million. Now the eyes. Most people see color through 3 types of cone cells, sensitive to blue, green, and red. The brain combines these signals to create roughly 1 million distinct colors. Some people, almost exclusively women, carry a mutation that produces a 4th cone type, sensitive to wavelengths between red and green. These individuals are called tetrachromats. A functional tetrachromat can potentially distinguish up to 100 million colors. Shades of orange, green, and red that look identical to everyone else are completely distinct to them. About 12% of women carry the gene, but carrying it doesn't mean it works. Researchers estimate functional tetrachromacy appears in roughly 1 in 80,000 people. Our person sees colors that don't have names in any language, because no one else has ever needed to name them. Combined probability, 1 in 480 billion. Most adults need 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. Consistently sleeping less leads to slower thinking, impaired memory, emotional wear. But a small number of people carry a mutation in a gene called DEC2. People with this mutation function completely normally. Researchers say sometimes above normally. On just 4 to 6 hours of sleep, they don't feel deprived. Their body is simply done. True natural short sleepers are estimated at around 1 in 4,000 people. Over a lifetime, our person gains years of waking hours that the rest of us surrender to sleep. Combined probability, 1 in 1.9 quadrillion. Now we give them an ear. Absolute pitch, perfect pitch, is the ability to identify or reproduce any musical note without a reference tone. Most people cannot tell you whether a random hum is an F or a B flat. A person with perfect pitch hears it and knows instantly, the way you recognize a familiar face. It is partly genetic, most reliably developed when musical training begins before age 6. In the general population, researchers estimate it at roughly 1 in 10,000 people. Every note our person has ever heard, in any room, on any instrument. They have always known its exact name. Combined probability, 1 in 19 quintillion. Let's take stock of who we've built. They have golden blood. One of fewer than 50 confirmed cases in recorded history. They are a tetrachromat, perceiving colors invisible to 99.999% of the planet. They carry the short sleep mutation, living hours each day that the rest of us lose. And they have perfect pitch, hearing music with precision no instrument can match. The probability of this exact combination, roughly 1 in 19 quintillion. To put that in perspective, if you counted every grain of sand on every beach on Earth, you would still need millions of copies of our entire planet just to approach that number. This person almost certainly does not exist, and yet every single one of those traits belongs to a real person, alive right now, somewhere on Earth. The golden blood donor exists. The tetrachromat exists. The person who woke up this morning after 4 hours feeling inexplicably great, they exist too. None of them chose any of it. Their blood, their cones, their brain wiring, all of it assembled before they took their first breath, through generations of accidents and meetings between people who could just as easily never have found each other. The rarest person possible doesn't walk among us, but the specific, unrepeatable combination of everything that makes you who you are, that only exists once. That probability is 1 in everything. Keep going.